nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.
Alright people, welcome back. It's your boy Kamani Brown, and we're taking a little intermission or break, if you will, from the controller mod series for the PS5. We're still modding the PS5, however, and getting straight down to it, this is another product from Extreme Rate. Of course, everything that I review here, there will be links to them in the description below and in the pinned comment if you want to check them out for yourselves. Now this is a LED kit for the PS5 here, and this will give her a nice fresh look, give her some eyeshadow, some makeup, a bit more color to the whole black and white thing. But let's get straight into it, people. This is a fresh unboxing. I have no clue how the hell to open this thing. I'm just gonna rip it open, and here we go. Now, not so organized, but here we have a remote, which is a nice addition. Of course, the gamer manual, no need for that. 2 isopropyl alcohol cleaning pads, a piece of plastic, a useless cloth there. Of course, a plastic pry tool. You always need one of these. Installation guide. Oh, well, if you guys want to scan this barcode here, if you want to check out installation guide for yourself, these people go hard in their installation guides, people. Step by step is an understatement. Their videos run from half an hour to an hour depending on what you're doing, what product you're using, but they give very detailed instructions. Really and truly, if you mess it up, it's because you're impatient and just cannot follow instructions. Let's put that down there, and here we go. The LED module itself. Before I get into that though, these are some rubber pads that you're actually going to use in applying the LED strips along the console itself. As you guys would have guessed, I've already watched the installation video. It is all on YouTube, and it's nice. They actually use quality 3M double-sided tape to stick them onto the system, so that's pretty good. And let's have a look at what delivers power here. Now you have a USB type A connection here, and well, this is surprising. I knew I would actually lose one of the ports, but I didn't lose anything at all because it actually has a pass-through. So this is pretty good. You're not really losing anything. So yeah, nice touch, Extreme Rate, nice touch. Of course, it has their logo right there. So that's it. I mean, pretty bare bones. The remote, all the installation stuff here, and the LED module itself. And let's just get the system and get straight into it. Now, here she is, my PS5, all black and beautiful. If you guys have been following my channel from its very beginning, I actually have the OG, the original, illegal, contraband dark plates from, you guessed it, from the Skin D brand. The original, guys. So it has the sleeves and everything, the OEM finish, people. So yeah, this is illegal stuff right here. Don't sue me, Sony. You guys know how to remove this, I would assume. So let's just get straight into it. Of course, you hold onto the corner here that's opposite of the disk drive here. If you're pulling this side first, you have to pull both sides actually. You lift it and you pull it down. There you go. Nice satisfying pop. Of course, they recommend you use the included wet wipes. I don't know why they only give you one, but I'll just make do with it. And you just simply give it a general wipe down. Of course, this is isopropyl alcohol, at least it's supposed to be, so you don't need to worry about the moisture. And you know what, while this thing is actually still wet, let me just flip it over and remove this side as well. Now, the procedure is more or less the same. You grab the corner here, opposite of the lower part, which houses the disk drive and the USB ports, and lift and pull. There you go. Now let me use what's left of the wet wipes while it's still wet. And you want to get it nice and clean so the adhesive will stick. And yep, it's pretty dirty actually, so you know, this actually serves a very vital purpose. So that's it. Easy part is done. Just to dry it up, I'll just use this cheap, useless, I don't know if I even want to call this microfiber cloth, but let's just give this a nice little run over here. And let's go to these now, the modules. It's a very simple and very straightforward process here. Now, you just follow the curves, of course. For this side, you will more than likely need this one. And what you're going to do is actually feed it through the first hole, the first vent hole that you see right here. Gently do this. Be very careful. You don't want to accidentally snag the LED modules on this thing and rip them off. So very carefully, very gingerly pull it through. And now what you're going to do, make sure you have a nice little alignment here. You test it, of course. It's a little funny, to be honest, because I mean, with all of these bumps here and crevices with the fan and all of that, but it doesn't need to give you a perfect flush fit. You just need to get it to stay in place, more or less. You remove the 3M tape. There you go. Then you're going to get these pads here, and you're going to put them at equal distances along the LED strip. Now, I advise that you start from the outer sides and alternate coming in towards the middle to ensure adequate coverage. Now, what I will say I'm not so quite sure about is how flush this thing lies on the panel here for the SSD. Not so sure how I really feel about that. And then it's pretty much the same for the other side. The procedure is exactly the same as the first side, so really and truly, you guys just see a transition for this. So let's get these side panels back on and take it from there. Now, this is the side with the disk drive. If this is your first time, pay attention to these claws here, these hooks and these holes. You're gonna want to make sure that they get in there. And you really and truly just want to focus on the bottom part here. Just push it right up and it'll just snap right into place. That's how easy it is. Just do the other side here. Snaps right in. That's it. And with the way how this thing is shaped, I actually recommend you use the top USB port here. Press it in. You're good to go, more or less. Now, the cables, it's up to you how you want to do some cable management on these things. I recommend just simply tucking them back here and bringing them down behind the module here. It's good enough. It's not causing any issues with airflow, and nobody's going to see it anyway. It's at the back of the system. So that's it. Just going to plug her up now and see how this works. All right, people, this is it. All connected, all juiced up, and there it is, all in action. Beautiful, beautiful thing. It's even significantly brighter than even the stock LEDs on the system itself. And of course, here's the remote. I'll just give it a little test whirl. That's the power button. Hold it down, on or off. Turn it on. This button here, I have no clue what this is, but let's see what it does. Okay, so this button here is like an almighty kind of button. It makes it cycle through all the modes, but because this thing has about 29 different modes or lighting patterns that it is able to cycle through. So I guess this is the cycle all button if you want to do, you know, a light show. And these buttons here, up and down, cycle between the different individual modes. So this is nice, little building blocks there. And this plus and minus, I have no clue what this is. I don't know if this is like a brightness intensity kind of thing. And that's minimum. This is max. Oh yes, it does adjust the brightness. All right, cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. Let's go back to the cycle all button. Cycles through this one and the others. It's pretty cool. I like this. So power on and off, cycle all, switch through different modes and brightness. So very nice, very nice. I love this. I highly recommend this thing, especially for the cost. Guys, check this out. This is a very nice mod to the PS5, affordable and very easy to install, right? So of course I'll leave links to this in the description below and my pinned comment. So yet again people, thanks for tuning in. You don't know, I'll appreciate a like, subscribe, and of course hitting that little notification bell so you will know when the next video is out. See you guys in the next one, people, as we continue the DualSense controller mod series in the upcoming episodes. So see you in the next one, people. Peace out and take care.